So would you say then, just kind of to square that, Michigan is very much in play, and we're seeing a October surge that the Kamala campaign was not expecting from Donald Trump. They thought that Michigan would be wrapped up with a bow on it, and they could focus all their resources on advancing in the Sun Belt or closing up
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Is that a fair summary?
Yeah, it is. I got to tell you, Michigan looks like Pennsylvania did a month ago, a month and a half ago, which is, you know what, trending towards Trump, but still close. Now Pennsylvania just kind of looks, we're in Pennsylvania as well. It kind of looks ugly at this point for her. I'm not saying she cannot turn it around, but it looks ugly. And Michigan is starting to look like Pennsylvania did a month ago. So, Michigan is historically the harder of the three Rust Belt or the Great Lakes states for any Republican to carry. Even Trump, who once carried all three, it was still the one that was the closest. And then in 20, when he lost them, and he narrowly lost all three of them, it was the state that gave Joe Biden the largest margin. So that's why we're really focusing on those two states, because we feel like, honestly, if he buttons up both of those states, it's very difficult to see how he loses, right? So I got to tell you, even in 2016, when he finally took a lead at the very end, it didn't look like this. And if I don't know how much time we got, but let me give people like the simple equation on how a Republican
45
needs
seconds.
to win.
45 seconds.
Okay.
Please.
A
Yes.
Republican needs to do well enough, or basically needs to do well enough in Macomb County to almost make Oakland a wash, because you're going to lose Oakland. And then you have to take your margin in Monroe, which is to the south, all around the Detroit area. And Trump will do very well there. And combine with Macomb, make Oakland County a wash. And then the rest of the state you need to use to offset the margin that Wayne County is going to give the Democrat. But Democrats are supposed to hold Republicans at 30% of the vote in some of these areas, and that's not going on. So even a small shift in the black vote like we are seeing is having a pretty dramatic impact. Kamala isn't gaining in Oakland any more so than Joe Biden did, but she's definitely not making up any ground whatsoever with the working class in Macomb and Monroe, Saginaw and Genesee, all those areas, the Obama-Trump areas, folks, very important. Biden did well, pulled some of those voters back. She's struggling.